You're given $1,000 cash every day, but anytime you need to poop, you have to use a public restroom. Are you taking the $1K? Why or why not? I'm not gonna lie, actually shitting in a public restroom is fine. What's deterring me is having to drive somewhere every time I have to take a shit. I'd probably still do it. Yes, because my job is now shitting in public restrooms and I am incredibly well paid, so I'm going to do it well. Is it optional each day or do I have to keep the streak alive? I'd do it either way. I'm sure I could come up with a system to make this less painful. I'd poop in front of a live studio audience for $1K a day. Hell yes, I'll take that deal. In fact, you can make it a glass public restroom and y'all can come watch. Besides, if it can be any public restroom, I know a few stores that have some really clean ones. Not to mention, because of health issues, I only poop 2 or so times a week, so let's do this. On $365,000 a year, I'm pretty sure the public restrooms I'll be using will be very nice. Or I'll just walk into expensive hotel lobbies. My IBS is way too unpredictable to rely on being near a public restroom every time I have to poop. After a few dozen responses, yes, you're all super clever for coming up with the novel and definitely unique solution of just pooping your pants. Before anyone else writes something similar, let me clarify that I am choosing to interpret this question in the most challenging way possible to earn the $1K a day. Meaning, any poop episode outside of a public bathroom voids the deal. Pooping your pants voids the deal. In that framework and with that limitation, I'd reluctantly pass on what would otherwise be a pretty good deal. I open a pay to enter public restroom in front of the hypothetical house I own. No one pays to shit where I live, place is mine. Anyone who's saying no to this is absolutely mental. For the inconvenience of having to go to a public washroom every time you need to poop, you get over $300K a year in income, assuming it's not taxed. You're literally set for life. You can probably hire a limo driver and a bodyguard to stand guard while you take the most profitable shit of your life. I think this would be impossible for most people to do 100% of the time. If you wake up at 1 a.m. with explosive diarrhea and extreme nausea from a stomach bug, are you really going to be able to make it to a public restroom? Rookies, build your own public restroom outside your house. Hell, put a sign that says public restroom in your front yard. Lazy hypothetical, lazy answer. Oh, this is easy, even as someone that absolutely refuses to shit in public restrooms. Of course you take the money, you then use it to open a Buc-ee's right next door to your house. You'll make money from all the business, and you get bathrooms that are probably cleaner than your own bonus points for endless lifetime supply of beaver nuggets. Yes, I would start up a blog, toilets on the go when you gotta go. Tell the world my experience of every public toilet I use, haha. It also kinda depends on where you are, because if you're in Europe, then public restrooms aren't so public since they charge. Although if you could do that in the US as well, depending on the rules of OP, just set one up and keep it immaculate and charge $100,000 a shit, owner excluded. For $100K, I don't give a fuck what someone does to my public restroom. I'll just hire those crime cleanup dudes that handle all kinds of nasty ass shit all the time and let them clean it for me. Or better yet, simply bulldoze the place and build a new one for like $15,000 and keep $85,000. Then I don't even need to do that. My cheeks would never touch the seat anyone else has sat on either way.